last on. For a little while it seems you got time to choose your dreams. Pretty soon you look around and you see 100 years ain't what it used to be. And my grandpa Roy, when he was a boy in 1904, he was taught by men who fought in the actual Civil War. And only 8 decades passed and my high school class put the tassels on the other side. Started on our way full of naivete on the great American ride. The months and years slide past, each more quickly than the last. Pretty soon you look around and you'll see 100 years ain't what it used to be. Oh, Johnny!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Johnny, hey! Oh, yeah!
Did the guitar face. This guy wears many hats, just not indoors. Joe Souchere.
How about this? It's almost time, ladies and gentlemen. The Twin Cities Savers Online Summer Auction. It's going to start this Friday, June 20th, and it runs through Thursday, June 26th. All you got to do is go to GarageLogic.com, enter the keyword auction to view and to bid on items where you can save up to 70% off retail prices. Tens of thousands of dollars in items are up for grabs right now, including, how about this? A zero-turn lawnmower, string trimmer, and leaf blower from our friends at Tri-State Bobcat.
Nice.
Electric bikes and a generator from our friends at EcoFun Motorsports. Airport hotel stays at the Intercontinental for your next getaway. That's the one that's at the airport. Golf simulators for year-round play. There's garage storage systems from Gator Magnetics. Compass cart and rack system. A 40-foot shipping container. Yeah, really. A 40-foot shipping container.
What do you do with it?
You ship stuff.
Well,
You
if
live
it's
in
me,
it.
I move into
You
it.
live in it.
Just visit GarageLogic.com. And also, there's more items, but I can't list them all right now. But just go to GarageLogic.com and enter the keyword auction to view, bid, and win. Click it, bid it, win it. Why pay full price when you can save up to 70%? Again, that auction starts this Friday and runs through next Thursday, June 26th, Joe.
The Great Race sounds like the greatest thing since the invention of the toaster.
That's so neat.
I have some car information as long as we were on that delightful topic. What do you think is the most American car in terms of its components, its manufacture, everything? I have it. I have the list of the 25 most American cars made.
I have two. Should I give them to you now or wait?
Go ahead.
One of my choices would be the Ford F-150. They're both, and the other one would be either a Ford Mustang or a Chevrolet.
Corvette?
Yeah, thank you. Jeez.
Okay.
Wow.
That's called the American Made Index. The top 20 cars on Cars.com American Made Index. The first four are Teslas.
You're kidding.
No, the first four are Teslas.
It's the end of the world as we know.
Number 5, Jeep Gladiator.
No.
Number 6, the Kia EV.
A Korean car. No.
Number 7, Honda Ridgeline. Number 8, Honda Odyssey. Number 9, Honda Passport, obviously at a Honda plant in America.
Yeah, where is that? I think.
So far, we haven't had, other than Jeep, no America. Well, Tesla's American. Number 10, the Volkswagen Electric ID4. Where are we making Acura MDXs in America?
Honda operates several manufacturing plants in the U.S., including locations in Ohio, Alabama, Indiana, North Carolina, and South Carolina.
Okay, number 11, Acura MDX. Number 12, Honda Pilot. Number 13, Jeep Wrangler. Number 14, Honda RDX. Number 15, Honda Accord. Number 16, Acura again with the Integra. Then back to Kia for number 17. Number 18, Toyota Corolla Cross Hybrid. We have to go to 19 before you find a Chevrolet. Number 19, the Chevrolet Colorado. And number 20, the Nissan Pathfinder. You can go to Cars.com and find these. Cars.com bases its rating on 5 main factors: location of final assembly, percentage of U.S. and Canadian parts, countries of origin for all engines, countries of origin for all transmissions, and the U.S. manufacturing workforce.
So it has nothing to do with what you and me are interested in with automobiles.
No.
Nothing at all.
No.
Wow.
They don't give me number 20. Wow.
I only found one vehicle on that list that I find acceptable.
What's
but
that?
I don't judge them on their qualities. The Wrangler, obviously.
Well, having owned a Chevy Colorado, I would go with the new Chevy Colorado pickup truck on this list. But, I mean, I've had Acuras all my life, too. What's wrong? I mean, Acura MDX, that's the CP's favorite car.
Nothing wrong with them whatsoever.
Yeah.
But where's my Corvette?
Holy mackerel.
So are you saying the parts in a Corvette are made and manufactured. They're assembled outside of the country.
Well, it doesn't meet the top 5 qualifications.
Jeez.
Location, percentage of U.S. and Canadian parts, countries of origin for engine. The vet engine's got to be made in America, doesn't it?
Well, you really got me on a roller coaster,
What
an
the
emotional
hell's
roller
going
coaster.
on here?
Joe.
Hey,
First
if you don't
I'm
like
down,
America, then you can get it.
Girl.
then I'm up with that wonderful interview. Now I'm back down.
Corvette engines are made in America, Joe. Kentucky and Towanda, New York.
Where are the transmissions made?
Oh, God, I got to type that in now.
Because if it's Canada, that still counts, they say.
Really?
Well, they
North
said-
America. Those new vets are so sexy. I'm sorry. I love them so much.
They're too high-waisted.
No, they're not.
It's like an old guy with his pants pulled up to his breasts.
It's not like you could get in and out of them anyway.
I could get in and out of it a lot more nimbly
It'd
than
be
you
fun
could,
to watch.
Bear.
We'd get a camera crew together and get that on tape.
Transmissions are made in USA or Mexico. Either or. They're both made in
Where in God's name is the fiberglass? Where's the car's made in Kentucky?
Come on.
It's built by guys who play for the Legion softball team.
What's wrong with you, Height?
What the hell?
It's just like just like the listeners. You send me, I read facts, you send me, you yell at me anyway.
Completely your
We're
fault.
blaming height. I'm filling in for Tom Lyman today because they are in the midst of that hectic travel schedule to get back to South Africa. So it's this day.
Joe, are you talking about this day?
I'm still, just a minute. I still want Height to look up more on the vet. The
what
vet
else
doesn't
do I know?
make the list.
They're assembled here. They're assembled exclusively in Bowling Green,
Yes.
Kentucky.
There's a museum there for them. They're
There's
assembled in
nothing-
Bowling Green. We know the transmission. Well, that transmission could be Mexico, but we know the engine's America. I got to think that all that stuff's American in America.
Where are the components for the engine made?
Well,
So it's assembled here,
Assembled.
but where are they coming from?
I'm sitting here like I'm going to give you the answer. I don't know where the hell they're coming from.
Stop the show. We're waiting for Height.
For
We're
all
not
I know,
going
they're coming
forward.
from Austria.
Good day, mate.
Well, the Bowling Green handles the final assembly Bowling Green plant. The components, many components, are sourced from various locations, including Canada, but you said that doesn't matter, right? Canada
No.
counts or no? And Mexico. So
That list stinks, Joe. That stinks.
fiberglass is molded by the molded fiberglass companies in Ashtabula, Ohio.
Okay.
Yeah.
So doesn't sound to me
Well,
like
here, people,
We
go
got
to
Mexico, too.
cars.com. What, Chris?
There's also Mexico as part of that. I looked it up as well.
part of what?
I'm not counting Mexico as American made.
But they are.
I'm just saying that this is what it's telling me.
All I'm telling you is,
All I says to him.
I'm telling you this right now.
I'm telling you, you can take that list and sit on it, Potsy.
It's well, don't yell at me. It's cars.com American Made Index.
Okay, according to GM, the C8 gets 41% of its parts from the U.S. and Canada and 32% from Mexico for the E-Ray and the Z06 variants.
Okay. On this day,
June 17th.
in 1673, Father Jacques Marquette and Louis Joliet, Frenchmen having traveled down the Wisconsin River, entered the main stream of the Mississippi. They are the first Europeans to travel on the upper river. And that was about 100 years before John Jay. On this day,
On June 17th.
in 1889, Frederick L. McGee became the first African American admitted to practice at the bar of the state Supreme Court. Born enslaved in Mississippi in 1861, as an adult, McGee took on civil rights cases and served as an emissary to Catholic prelates in Minnesota. In 1905, he helped develop the organizational precursor to the NAACP, the Niagara Conference. He died September 19, 1912 in St. Paul. On this day,
On June 17th.
in 1890, The U.S. Marshal from St. Paul arrested 7 census takers in Minneapolis, the opening salvo of the Twin Cities census war. St. Paul's leaders accused Minneapolis of cooking the books in order to claim the title most populous city. The accusation was proven true. St. Paul, however, was also found to be padding its numbers. A new count completed in August gave Minneapolis 164,581 people, and St. Paul 133,156. So both cities were really well populated before the turn of the century. On this day,
On June 17th.
in 1909, Elmer L. Anderson was born in Chicago. During his term as governor from 1961 to 1963, he pioneered progressive legislation in civil rights, special education, mental health care, and metropolitan governance, and established numerous state parks. And finally, on this day,
On June 17th.
in 1913, and boy, doesn't this factor into what we just talked about, the Great Race. The first Minnesota Good Roads Day was declared. The National Good Roads movement was spurred by 2 forces: bicyclists who wanted to ride on better surfaces than muddy country lanes, and rural free delivery. The post office's promise to deliver mail to and from farms that were easily accessible by road. And I got news for you. These fellas and gals who leave the fairgrounds Friday on the Great Race, they'll probably be going on some of those roads that stemmed from the post office fulfilling its promise to deliver to rural areas.
Let me get something straight. The concept of good roads wasn't for people in automobiles. It was for the jackasses on those dumb big wheel trike bikes.
Yeah,
I have a,
that's
How
fine,
little-
but the post office had a say in it.
How little things have changed. I'm sorry.
That's true.
yeah, bike. They were the original bike lane. You're right, Kenny. I have a question.
Okay.
If we celebrated a Good Roads Day in St. Paul in 2025, which one you picking, Mayor?
It'd be a really short celebration.
Just give me one block. That's all I'm
It
asking
lasts
for,
about a
St. Paul.
block.
Hashtag it'll melt.
Yeah. Thank you, GLers.
No sports?
No, I don't have sports disappointment
Gotcha.
highlights.
Well, you know what? Because nothing happened bad.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Sure. And I'm keeping that John Jay quote.
Oh, you're not going to do it again?
No.
Okay, gotcha. Hey, hi, how are you? Do us a favor, hit subscribe on the Garage Logic YouTube channel. On that YouTube channel, you can watch the show each and every single day, starting right around noon. And you can also see full segments. There's video shorts, there's behind-the-scenes footage, but it's all there for you. Join the thousands of subscribers on the Garage Logic YouTube channel. And you can also follow us along on all of our social media channels, which includes Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search Garage Logic and sign up for the Daily Logician. That email comes right to your inbox each and every single day, and it includes the most recent episode of the podcast. You can find out more and sign up right now at the website, which is, of course, garagelogic.com.
That Jeff Strum has a handshake that tells me he could lift a car if he wanted to.